Stupid.
Otter Pop.
Yeah, Otter Pop.
It's better than freezer.
Greetings and welcome back to another...
Not everyone has a freezer, Doug.
Good morning and welcome back to I'd Lather Be Shaving. Not live, but sweat... No, I can't do this. Greetings and welcome back to another scorching episode. No. Greetings and good morning. Welcome back to another scorching episode of I'd Lather Be Shaving. I am Douglas Smythe from PhoenixShaving.com, and to my left is a racket
Of Matt Pisarcik at Razor Emporium.
Today we are going to be talking about sports and sports-inspired mishmashes of wet shaving awesomeness.
How sports has played a constant role with the promotion, sales, and advertising of wet shaving products.
How sports make me feel inadequate most of the time.
Almost everything makes you feel inadequate.
It's true.
Except for dice and Dungeons and Dragons. Next on I'd Lather Be Shaving.
Just in time. Anyways, so
Where do we begin? I mean, when I was a kid, obviously, I was pretty cool to collect basketball cards.
basketball cards, is that even a thing?
It was. I mean, that's Jeff Malone.
When I think of trading cards, I don't think of basketball
Charles
cards.
Barkley.
I was actually a baseball card collector myself.
Oh, how normal. But I mean, if you look at the history of wet shaving, starting back with the 30s, 40s, specifically Gillette, they were all over sports.
Oh, they were? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they had the cavalcade of sports, Friday night fights.
World Series? Wasn't there a World
The
Series?
World Series, yeah. I mean, these guys were always somehow wrapped up with sports. So much so that they even started integrating sports-related products into their razor set. So like, this is
The football? Oh, there we go.
the World Series record book. So you're all about the World Series. So 1953. This has a little encyclopedia that comes underneath, and it's this one right here, that comes underneath the razor set. And you get a little encyclopedia all
this is
about
cool.
your favorite sports athletes that year in baseball and all the stats.
I wish they still did this,
Right?
because I'm a gambler. More on that later. Go on.
And you know, so it was like totally caught up. Their television advertisements, you know, featured it.
Oh,
Their
know
radio
your
ads,
audience.
Yeah.
Know your audience.
Print ads, everything.
Yeah.
Men. They also did other ones, like this is a really cool Gillette fisherman's kit. So once you were done with, you know, the razor, you had a tackle box here, and you had your different lures.
I was going to
and
say, once you're
floats.
done shaving, you go fishing.
Well, you could do that, or you could shave while you're fishing.
You could shave fish.
You
So
could-
this must, I'm guessing this was probably like a Father's Day type
Yes.
edition.
Yeah, for sure. Promoted at Father's Day.
Yeah, no, that
So it's a 2-for-1. And I mean, really, it was $1, and it was the same price as a razor. At the time, these razors were $1. For the exact same price at Father's Day, you got a tackle box too.
That is so cool.
And even this is another one from, again, 1950s, the Golden Horseshoe Award. So this is some horse racing, and Gillette was caught up.
Sponsored it, yeah.
Yeah, they were big into the horse races, which I guess you were gambling on.
I was gambling on horses.
Yeah, riding them too. Used to be a horse jockey. So more though, I mean, Gillette has always done this, and they've continued to do it. And you have to ask yourself, what is with this connection between athletes and sports and shaving? And why is there a connection between athletes and shaving?
Well, they're men.
They're men.
Men like sports.
Men like sports.
Men want to aspire to be like their heroes.
To be like a sports player. They look good. I mean, they have to look good every night, you know, on the camera. They're always under the light, you know, photographs being taken. So maybe people think, wow, he's got a great looking, you know, shave. He looks clean shaven and clean cut. Maybe.
And I know everything about him thanks to my cards here.
And my World Series record books.
Yeah, so clearly I could be him, just like that. Archetypes, folks. We're talking about
Archetypes.
Yeah.
But you don't like sports, huh? Neither do you, Doug.
Well, neither one of us.
I don't like to watch sports. I
Yeah.
like to play them.
Yeah, like racquetball.
Yeah, like racquetball. No, I like to play sports. They bore the hell out of me to watch, to be quite honest.
I like to be there. Like if I go to like an arena, that's fun. Like to go watch an event live is pretty fun.
Because you can drink.
Well, yeah.
Granted, you could do that at home, but it's not the same.
No.
I remember one
No
game.
one will boo at you.
There was one basketball game. It was the Orange Men. It was in Syracuse. And I honestly don't remember much of it. I had the orange jumpsuit on, a blue and orange farmer jeans I bought there, or someone bought them for me maybe. I got so trashed. All I remember is the halftime show, and I don't know why.
Was this the Harlem Globetrotters, like real basketball,
this
or
is-
like fake basketball?
Harlem Globetrotters is not real basketball, Matt.
What?
He's got the cards.
It's not real?
No, it's not real. Skateboarding, I was a skateboarder. I skateboarded for 13 years. I mean, I like extreme type of sports. But I was, I don't know. It's just, granted, I did play baseball growing up. Although I wanted to play soccer, I was kind of forced into baseball. I could go on if you want.
No, but did you ever, okay, so let me ask a question. Did you ever look at a sports athlete figure and be like, man, he's got a great shave looking, good
No.
face. I gotta look like him.
Are two
I gotta
types of
pick up the
guys.
new Gillette
Two types
razor.
of guys growing up. You either want to be a sports player or a rock and roll animal. They've kind of morphed them together now in these days. I blame Dennis Rodman for that. But you want to be one or the other. I was more of a rock and roll animal. I was an art student. So I looked at rock stars like that. I don't know why they don't connect rock stars with razors and whatnot.
Probably because they're unpredictable. And they're usually not very
Dennis
clean.
Rodman?
They're usually not very clean shaven. I don't know a lot of rock stars that rock a clean shaven
No,
look.
there's some rock stars. Come on, the glam era, everyone was shaving everything.
It's true, the 80s.
Or 70s even.
Yeah.
So they could have, they didn't drug test musicians.
That's true. So I brought some of these, memorabilia. What do you got over here?
Well, good question. What do I have over here? Well, first things first, we'll go with the oldest. Well, it's not really the oldest, but it's one of the oldest. This is Dunhill, folks, and this is dice. Much like Matt mentioned, it is a dice. It's not a 20-sided die, however.
I believe it's called a die, if it's one.
Or Dido in Espanol. But this is a vintage bottle
Finger.
from late 1940s, Dunhill. And this is some magical stuff. It was never there was never any sports player spokesperson for it, but I figured dice is kind of it's a sport for some.
Now, I like
Not a
this.
team
You know what this
sport.
reminds me of? I hate to say it.
Tell me.
This reminds me of Alfine.
Oh, God, no.
Subjective.
Clearly. This is 1934. Top notes, what do you got?
Let me smell it again. Pepper.
Okay, I can kind of see that.
Like clovey. I always say the same things because so many of these smell so similar.
I need to learn some more terms.
Lavender.
It's the petty grain I think you're smelling there. That's spicy. But lemon is top note. Lemon, clary sage, petty grain, lavender.
Lavender.
Heart notes: rose, jasmine, orris, and carnation. That's the question.
So,
What is orris?
what is Horus?
An Egyptian god, but that's not what I said.
But what is Loris?
Loris is a female name in some cultures.
What is Morris?
The cat that Orris. It's freaking Orris.
Let's take that. Let's do a soft cut.
No, we're not cutting that. Orris. I'm glad you asked. Comes
What
from-
is Oris, Doug?
It's the root of the iris plant or the iris flower,
Iris, like your eye.
like my eye, but the plant instead. And it's aged, ground up, and used in perfuming. And it's actually used a lot these days, but it's more of a synthetic version. It's quite popular
Now,
in
is
a lot of
that-
sense. Orris, Orris. Iris, Orris. I don't know how that happened, but it did. Base notes: cedarwood, vetiver, tonka.
Thank you very much.
Don't mention it. And then we come to the classics. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning, I was a baseball card enthusiast. Sadly, they were all thrown out by my mother at some point. And this is a story, you hear this over and over again. In fact, when I was younger and collecting, I heard the story from my older brother and I didn't believe it. But it happened to me too. I had Roger Clemens rookie, tops, 1985. Ken Griffey Jr. as well. It was score, 89. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Aquavelva. That's what I immediately think of. I think of Pete Rose.
Soccer blue?
You want to talk about gambling? Aquavelva. Pete Rose. Classic commercial. Check it out.
Hey, Pete Rose! What's a man really want from an aftershave?
Not fancy perfume,
Or fancy bottles?
not fancy prices.
No!
A man wants to smell like a man.
There's something about Aqua Velva.
He wants to be cool and refreshed.
There's something about Aqua Velva. A man wants to feel like a man.
Feel like a man.
'Cause there's something about an Aqua Velva man.
Wasn't that great? And now we get to Brute. And when I think Brute, I think Joe Namath. Why do I think Joe Namath? because of this.
Today's your brute day. Today you've got a running start. You're a man who feels the part. It's your lucky brute day today. All the signs look good today, and everything seems to go your way. Today's your brute day. You can feel your luck running hot. Today's your brute day. With Brute, you'll give it your best shot. Today's your brute day. It's your lucky brute day. Make every day your brute day with Brute by Fabergé. Today.
Wasn't that great? What else you got, Matt?
I can't get over how much Aqua Velva appears on our show.
Aqua Velva, and you know, that says something. It says a lot. The stuff
does.
kicks ass. And once more, folks, if you're into Aqua Velva, the stuff they're selling in the States right now, it's not the real deal. It's okay, you may like it, but it's not as good as the original. And again, comes from Spain. What the stuff they're making in Spain is the closest thing to the original. Seek it out. Comes in a glass bottle just like this and a Bakelite cap.
Fake blues
Not
everywhere.
plastic.
Lots of fake blues.
Lots of fake blue. Not good for you. Not good for the soul.
Nope.
So, what are we doing for a challenge today?
Well, 4th of July is coming up. I'm getting excited. I'm thinking Americana.
Dance monkey!
Wow!
Dance!
Ha, ha, ha,
Hey,
ha.
I can do this all day!
Hey, Tika!
Okay.
Well, so, you know, I thought there's nothing manlier. There's nothing manlier
Got a small dog?
than, you know, hot dog eating contests.
Hot dog eating contest.
And there's also nothing
No. There's nothing more manly than a blueberry pie eating contest.
You think blueberry pie is manly? Americana?
Stand by me?
He was covered with 5 pies worth of used blueberries.
It's classic.
Maybe apple pie.
Blueberry pie.
Okay.
It vomits the best.
Well, I'm interested in eating hot dogs. You're interested in eating pies.
Hot dog pie!
Let's just eat some hot dog pies. Doesn't that sound delicious?
No, Matt. No.
Alright, this is the meat one.
Oh, wait, I have to eat the meat one? He doesn't have to eat the meat one?
I don't eat meat. You jive turkey.
Well, what's the hot dog part then?
Tofu. Tofu dogs. Tofu pups.
How do you know the difference?
How do I know the difference?
I made them.
How do I know the difference?
Because I know it's veggie stew dogs.
What do you think?
So we have here 2 pies, 9-inch.
Wait, do we get utensils?
No. No, there's no utensils. It's a pie eating contest. It's a hot dog pie eating contest.
Okay, go on.
So, we have hot dogs and veg dogs. There is your classic pie filling, relish, ketchup, mustard, and onions. Everything you could possibly want.
I was into this until you told me no utensils. Like, I can do this, but no utensils?
You guys are...
No, it's cool if we don't have to use utensils.
You know what?
I feel free.
In true Americana...
Wait, what are you doing? We're not starting yet.
Oh.
Alright, whoever can completely eat their pie completely. And 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, God. Is this quiche?
God. Oh.
Do we have salt?
Oh my God, it's so bad.
Was there leeches in there, Matt? I can't eat next to this.
You can always tap out. I mean, we wouldn't have to.
No tapping out.
Oh my God.
The only way to win this is to eat the entire pie.
It's so hot, and it's so disgusting.
Oh, it's pretty good. I hate ketchup. And I'm chewing it, but it's not breaking down. Well, it's really about how much can I fit in my mouth. But if you're interested in making your own hot dog pie, a holiday classic,
Oh my God.
I'm sure you will.
Yes, 100%.
I should have brought some scales so you could weigh this afterwards.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you can't win until you eat it all.
They have to be equal weight too in the game.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I think the veggie dogs are a lot lighter.
This is absolutely horrible.
Are they?
No, they're about 12 ounces of meat, so.
A lot fewer calories than vegetables.
Maybe. It's processed.
So you're enjoying that, Doug, huh?
No, I hate it.
These are supposed to go faster.
It's freaking hot dog pie.
It's so hot in the studio. So, if you guys were wondering, we film in Phoenix, Arizona in a 2-story loft. In the summertime, we have to turn off the air conditioning so that you don't hear it in the sound. So we're sweating, eating hot dog pies
God bless America, people.
for you, the viewer,
And for her,
and for her,
the producer.
she who should not be named.
She who shall remain nameless.
True.
Thank you.
Oh my god. It's just, it's not that it's bad, it's just the texture.
It's not cooked all the way.
It's not cooked all the way. But it's more just, this is not how you, this is like what comes up if you drank and then you had a bunch of hot dogs.
I'm just thinking about,
Baseball?
no,
That's what I think about. Joe Namath, particularly.
thinking about strangulation. Particularly.
Yeah. That's a good thing to think about.
No, I'm thinking about the air being cut off in here.
Yeah, it's pretty warm, but
July 4th.
we're thinking about if you were out, you know, on a hot picnic doing a, you know, pie eating contest.
Did you say a hot pick naked?
You know, hot picnic.
Oh, hotpicnic.com. That's my new shtick.
It is a new stick. It's almost like, you know,
No, it's nothing like that.
no.
Alright, we're gonna speed this up, so just try and make some ground on your pies without having to worry about talking.
No, I'm gonna talk. I got things to say. I just want to say, it's f***ing hot in here. But not only that,
I think the heat.
I hate ketchup. This is doused in ketchup.
This is doused in ketchup, but it's. I think it's the heat more than anything. We're sweating eating these hot dog pies.
Hashtag hot dog pie.
I mean, the room temperature's got to be 93 degrees. Feeling pretty miserable. Yeah. You know what, Doug? You can win this one. I'm done.
Behold, folks.
I mean, you're making better progress than I am. And
I can do this.
yeah, he seems to be enjoying it.
Leeches, hot dog pie. Freaking, you don't get much more American than that. I'm like as classic as a white cotton t-shirt right now. I have to swallow this.
No!
So you're quitting.
Yeah.
Can I get a napkin? Give me that used napkin. A used napkin.
Clean up that hot dog pie at the corner of your lip.
Do I really have this in my
Yep.
Which, this side?
No, it's that one.
That lip?
That one.
Well, folks, I ain't gonna lie. That wasn't scrumptious.
No, not at all.
But-
I kind of feel a little weird, honestly.
I feel buzzed.
This is, like I said, this is what reminds me of like what you would see coming up if you got 2 buds.
Now, this reminds me of something you'd make in college. 3 o'clock in the morning, sounds like a good idea. I remember one time, well, never mind, I'm not gonna get that. It's too revealing. So this has been another
Revealing episode of I'd Lather Be Shaving.
holiday episode. Get out there, play some egg toss, play water balloon toss,
Water
play
balloon
some
toss.
volleyball, barbecue.
Yeah, play some, you know,
Have one for us.
racquetball and do some card collecting.
Why are you still here watching this?
Yeah,
Why are you still? I mean,
go make yourself a hot dog pie.
hot dog pie.
Hashtag.
Until next time, remember to like, subscribe if you don't already, and comment below, because when you comment below, you are automatically entered into our weekly giveaway. I really need to put a side table there. Soap, aftershave, it could be yours. This is the Better Planet collection, unreleased as of yet. you could be the first to own it. Also, remember to drink more coffee. Until next time, folks, this is Douglas Smythe from PhoenixShaving.com. Have a great weekend. Have a great 4th of July. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. Right?
Don't do it. Don't do a hot dog pie.
Do a hot dog pie.
Don't do it.